What's up, everybody? Welcome into Chasing Chips. I know you're upset. I can see you're out here drinking. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's a late night for you in St. Louis. And yeah,
it's been rough.
it's
It's been a
it's a
rough
tied series, man.
night.
2-2. 2-2.
2-2, not ideal, not ideal. I
No, it's
still
not.
feel okay, but yeah, obviously missed Devin Booker. It's been tough without him, and I don't know. I'm really calling on Minny to make an adjustment here. Like an
Mhm.
adjustment needs to be made to this roster. Whether that's maybe not the starting roster, but like the backup roster. Let's give Bismack some minutes. Let's give Aaron Holiday some minutes. I think to a fault, Monty sometimes is a little too loyal to some of the backup players that he gives minutes to, like Cameron Payne. Like we all love the Cameron Payne story. Like I'm everyone's proud of him for coming out of the G League and from China and all that stuff and playing. But sometimes he just isn't playing well in a series, and you just got to make a business decision and give Aaron Holiday some minutes. And I think that would really switch it up.
So, are you looking for minutes or are you looking for like energy? Because it feels like
Replacement minutes.
I feel like it's just like it looks like the guys that are on the floor just haven't taken it to a second gear. That's the thing
Yeah.
for me. Like
Shamit's actually been playing pretty well.
I feel like they just feel like you're supposed to Devin's out, you're supposed to take it to another gear, and guys just think they could coast and play the same way they've been playing if like Devin was on the floor.
Yeah.
And the
They can't.
Pelicans are a good team.
They are
They
a good
can
team, and
beat.
I'm not saying that they're not a good team because they've been tough. They've been tough. Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum's been, but
Yeah,
Brandon
yeah.
Ingram's been lighting it up. Herb Jones
30
has been
points,
good.
30 plus points
Valanciunas,
every 3 games, 3 last games.
yeah, they've been playing well. I will say that there was a certain disparity with the fouls being called this game, but I'm not going to really go there. There was some legitimate suspect calls, but that's not really my
Is that like
forte
four
to dive
points?
too much into that because the refs are going to do what the refs are going to fucking do, however they're feeling or whatever type of bet they're putting down that day. I'm not going to get into that, but anyways, yeah, Monty needs to make an adjustment. We need to start making threes. I don't know what the hell is going on with those 3-point shots right now. Cameron Johnson's missing like fucking wide open shots. That never happens. Cameron Payne's just been awful. Jay Crowder, awful. DeAndre Ayton has been pay that man. That's how good he's been. It's
Yeah,
like there's no
yeah.
question. Pay that man what he wants. Blank check, sign here, done. What else?
I mean, what
Mikal
else is
Bridges,
do you
very
who do
mediocre,
you
honestly.
who do you feel like is the reason why y'all losing these games? Like, what is the main
Well, I
person?
mean, this
Do
game
you
in
is there one
particular,
person you can put your thumb on? Like, okay, this person, if he stepped up and just scored a certain amount, or there's something different, we will win each game. We will be good. Like, like smooth sailing to the finish line. Because right now it looks like y'all are gonna cripple to the finish line of winning that first round, series against the
yeah,
team. I think you're gonna lose the Pelicans? Absolutely not. But it ain't gonna be easy. You might go 7 games,
yeah.
which is terrible.
It's never one guy though, so I'm gonna say it's gonna have to be Chris Paul first. Chris
Mm.
Paul gets a shot, shoot the ball. Like this is no I know he likes to get his other players going, and I understand that, but this right now is like we need you to shoot the open shot. You are the highest percentage mid-range shooter on the team. Shoot the
Mm.
shot every time you're open. And then DeAndre Ayton, which he has been doing, pay that man. And he's been great. But I don't know, just people got to hit their open shots. Jay Crowder misses open threes. Cam Johnson misses open threes. Campaign missing open threes. Shaman's been playing well, and it's just, ugh, it's it's disgusting. I'm disgusted.
Well,
Gross.
as much as a lot of people were disgusted in the middle of the day, all these games that were slated, Ben Simmons news coming out that he's finally like, I'm not playing. His back, he's not playing game 4 after like 48 hours of people talking about and that ridiculous fit he had on during that game. Just your team is wearing all black and you out here looking like a bag of Skittles, just like
Mm,
orange pants. I don't
mm,
understand. You just wanted to stand out. You want the people to talk about you. You want the people to say something about Ben Simmons. And it felt like you were like, I was like, all right, if he's doing this to come back, like and play game 4, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Make a loud thing, a loud fit
mm.
before you get back on the court. But then you gonna come back and be like, I'm not playing. My back is messing with me. Bro, why did Clutch Sports send out all that media the day before announcing you have an opportunity to play in game 4? I know, yeah, I know it wasn't a definite, it wasn't like, hey, he's going to play game 4, but still, like, why announce that? Why
Hmm.
even put it in people's minds that you might come back if you weren't coming back?
Yeah, what happened between then and now? Like, did he trip and fall? Like,
Like,
did
what the
something happen? I don't get it. It seems like he's just being somewhat selfish, which, he has the right to do, I guess.
He's right.
And it kind of reminds me of Kawhi in the sense that, he is making sure that he is 100% good before he gets out on that court. That said, Kawhi earned that privilege,
Earn the
and Ben Simmons
privilege.
has not earned that privilege.
No, not at all.
So,
And there's no, like, as much as I would like, I'm not gonna be a hothead. I'm like, man, he ain't nothing like Kawhi. I understand. I understand the premise of like, oh, Kawhi is the 100% thing, but he definitely earned that privilege. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi went through a system, a time in his life where he couldn't trust doctors. You know what I'm saying? One doctor said he should be back. One doctor on his own team found that he shouldn't be back yet. And then he went through that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And then he coasted, did what he needed to do with the Raptors, won a chip there. Clippers has been good. We've been winning games. He's been playing when he plays. He plays like he plays. It's not like he be bullshit. He don't just take off. He don't pass up open layups or stuff like that. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? He actually is hurt this time. MCL out when the playoffs happened. If we would have made the playoffs, I think he would have came back. But Ben Simmons, man, like, the thing is that a lot of people just felt for him. Like, okay, you don't want to play. You felt disrespected. It's all mental. Like, you felt disrespectful. And mental health is very important.
Hmm.
But my God, you've been playing basketball for a long time. I've been playing ball for a long time.
Yeah.
If
I'm
I'm
just
injured,
saying.
I know when I'm good. I know
uh,
now at this age of mine, I know when I'm ready to play again.
Yeah.
If I injure myself, like, now, like, all right, I'm good to get out there. You know what I'm saying?
Or just stop fooling teams, just stop, like, trying to collect money that you're just not going to, earn in a sense of, like, you're not gonna wanna play. If you know you're not
Mhm.
gonna wanna play, just, like, take a break.
Just
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with taking a break, from the season, but don't try to fool us. Don't try to fool these teams.
yeah,
And it's disheartening to see that, but the same token, I always tend to side more with the players.
I
So
usually
I hope
do.
whatever is happening is he's all right. But you're not these decisions are not helping your mental health, I would assume.
No, not at all.
Like, I don't think that this is going to make a positive impact on his mental health. Just these decisions of, withdrawing from game 4 where your team needs you the most, when you don't have any clear cut, surfaced injuries at least. I don't know.
So, see, what I was saying. One of the guys, a Twitter legend out here, Grats, and he tweeted something like, "You just got people in your circle, just too many yes men," and it
Mm,
feels like he does, like he
yeah.
doesn't, like, somebody's got to be in there to push him. You got to have one of those friends that's just gonna call you out on your bullshit.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? You gotta have you got one in the circle, gotta be there, and
Yeah.
you gotta be like, dog, just go out there, just lace up, get out there, bro. If you can't, they're gonna give you limited minutes. Play limited minutes at 15.
Right.
Play hard for 15 minutes, bro. Sit back down. If your back start hurt, sit back down. At least people can publicly see you in pain.
Mm,
Something,
yeah.
bro. Just a little
Yeah, I don't know.
bit.
I don't really understand the grievance thing, but then again, like, I don't wanna I go to the player side of being like, mental health is a thing. Mental
It
health
is
is
very
like
important.
a factor. Like, we should
Yeah,
factor that
always,
in
always,
to
always.
the
I'm a therapist
conversation.
myself.
But I'm just saying, like, just maybe take a break. Stop releasing news that's saying, hey, I might play for game 4, thinking about it, and then it comes around and you're just like, nah, I'm good.
Right. And I don't want to do the thing where we like how you've been saying all season that people usually tend to focus on the bigger news of the series.
Mm,
Celtics been
mm,
playing great.
yeah.
I can't believe if you would have told me, hey, Charles, the Celtics gonna sweep the Nets, I would have been like, bro, you tripping, you smoking too much, you on something, you drinking way too much. I have, as much as I want to believe that the Nets will do a Denver Nuggets and pull out a game 4 win at home, and everybody's going to celebrate like it's the greatest thing in the world, when we all know they lose in game 5. I don't believe the Nets win game 4. I don't think
Wow, you
they.
think they're getting sweep?
I think they're getting swept, dog. Like I
Wow.
really like. I've watched all these games, and they have Kevin Durant in a frenzy. He's still Kevin. He's
Yeah,
shooting way too much to get the
he's
points he's
flustered.
getting. He
Definitely
just looks
flustered.
like they throwing everything at him,
Yeah.
and where he goes with the ball is Kyrie, and then Kyrie does something, and then that don't
Next
work.
thing you know, the shot clock's all gone.
Shot, yeah, and
Yeah.
that's it. And then Kyrie came out and said, "Oh, it's chemistry." No, really, bro. The guy been sending out all
Yeah,
year.
I
You
don't know.
think
I
it's
think
not?
it's defense, bro. It's always been defense. I mean, there's no defense on that team. I
But
mean,
the
when
thing,
Bruce Brown is shooting more than Kevin Durant, this has got a problem. Like
yeah,
that's a problem with that. I don't understand why Kevin Durant isn't hogging the ball more. I think it's
mm-hmm.
needed to win these games. Go off. We all know you can do it. I don't understand.
But
Don't pass the ball to Bruce Brown. No offense to Bruce Brown. He had a great game last game,
and
but that's not your high percentage shooter. It's you,
and
Kevin
that
Durant.
And the thing is that Bruce Brown is a guy that thrives when a team doesn't have chemistry, because he's a slasher. He's a cutter.
Mm.
He's gonna
Yeah.
find an open spot. That's what he does. He doesn't matter if you're running a good offense, a great offense, or a bad offense. He's gonna find an area that's open to get the ball, to
Yeah.
do that little floater and do what he has to do.
Yeah. He's
He
a
doesn't
pet.
really need to
It's like
run up. He doesn't need
bad,
to
bad,
be in
bad.
a right. He
Yeah.
doesn't need to be in offense.
Yeah.
He doesn't really need to be in one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the thing about it is that the Nets, and I agree with Kyrie. Yes, chemistry. And every time people hear chemistry, they think offense first.
Mm.
It's defense. Like, understand, last year they were bad at. We didn't think their defense was great. We didn't. We thought,
Mm.
okay, the 3 guys are so good offensively, they just outscore somebody, but they're play decent defense at the right time. The NBA players.
No, that was just a
This
media
year, that's
narrative.
not.
That was
This
bullshit.
year, this year, that's not happening. They have
Yeah.
absolutely no defense, and their offense is mediocre, which
Yeah.
is not helping the fact. You
So
can't have it.
what happened to like LaMarcus Aldridge? Is he hurt? Is he hurt right now, or
He's
is he
just at
just?
the end of the bench.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying LaMarcus Aldridge is the answer at his age, and but I will say defensive wise, he'll give you a few blocks, and he'll be a disturber in the paint. So I don't understand why Steve Nash hasn't made an adjustment yet. Just having Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving just play like 45 minutes a game